Hi everybody, this is our third gumdo training video installment. If you have not warmed up, please go back and do that warm up. I want your shoulders and arms and wrists nice and loose and warmed up before you start this video. Okay, now we left off about a third of the way through the form, but I would like to go back to the beginning just to refresh ourselves on the flow of the entire form as we go into new learning, okay? Left hand on your weapon, right hand at your side, chidi up, kunye. Soft knees in that closed stance. You want to make sure your hand is not gripping the weapon like a death grip. It's just resting nice and easy on the weapon. Tiny circle in front of you. Step looking out. Ayah! Nice, good front stance to the corner, okay? Unsheath by bringing the sheath back to your belt, pulling the weapon out to your outside shoulder, left hand in front, blocking your front leg. You are looking over your shoulder, and then you're stepping into a back stance. It really just requires a shift of your weight. Stab, push them off, swing over your head and strike, okay? This next move is a block and strike combination. So you're going to, as you step up with your back foot, you're gonna block and strike. From here, this is that hard part we were talking about last week. Shift your weight, turn those hips so that you can get that nice jump, and strike at the same time. This is where the drama comes in. Step forward with that left foot, hands above your head in a block formation. Bring the weapon around to the 8 position and strike again. Reset your grip, look over your left shoulder, strike up, reinforce the edge of the blade, step forward into another front stance, strike up, flip the weapon around, down and up to your eye. This is I'm gonna readjust so you can see. This is our moment to survey our surroundings. We pause, we use the reflective surface of our blade to tell us what's going on behind us, and we look at what's going on in front of us. Step back with your left foot, back with your right, and up on your toes. Notice my right hand is horizontal to the ground, and I'm up on my toes to make myself more imposing and intimidating. This is the portion where you've got a lot of people in front of you. You're taking on a lot of opponents. You want to be as menacing as you can. So making yourself larger is a very common tactic in battle. You want to intimidate your opponents, okay? So we have stepped back with our left, back with our right, up on our toes. I'm going to show you this from the front. You're going to step out with your front leg, your right leg, 3 times in sequence for this next line. From here, you grab the weapon, step with your right, and cut up on your toes again. The weapon comes around as you step again, and then down as you step the 3rd time, okay? So you are striking, a clearing block, and then an 8 strike down the front, down the center, okay? So let's go from here. Step back with your left, back with your right, up on your toes. Take your weapon, step out with your right, on your toes again, and strike. This is a short strike. It is not all the way down like we do a lot of strikes in the lines that we have done so far. So this one is just here. You're stopping at that point. And then you're clearing, and then straight down, okay? Let's do it full speed. Back stance. Step back with your left, right, up on your toes. I like to take a second to collect myself. Strike, block, and strike. Good. Now, I show you that a little bit slower than I would normally do it because I want you to see the mechanics of the move, but it's nice and fluid, okay? Let's do it one more time. Here, back with the left and right. Lost my balance a little bit there. Strike, clear, and down. Good. Now, this next move is going to be a turn over your left shoulder. You're going to look, and you're going to strike up with the weapon. Up, Step your right foot together and down. Okay, let me show you that from the center. You are attacking on the way up. So you have pulled the weapon out with enough strength to kind of pull your body up to the weapon, okay? So let's go over that last section again. From our 8 strike here, look over your left shoulder, up, slice down, step back with your right foot, survey the landscape. You want to go to the left first, bring the weapon around the back of your head, front stance, strike down. You will clear, block the weapons away, which will bring your weapon around, strike straight down, step up to your weapon, stab, hi-ya! And pull out. You're gonna pull that weapon out of your opponent. It takes force, so show that strength and control of the weapon, okay? Now, resheath correctly. Always, every time you use your weapon, I want you to resheath it correctly to get into that practice. It's also a good idea every time you use your weapon that you sheath and resheath it 10 times. I was doing a sword video this weekend, and the instructor actually said something that really resonated with me. She likes people to do something 1,000 times before they even consider being knowledgeable about it. So if you think about how many times you've sheathed and unsheathed your weapon, add it all up. Has it been 1,000? Has it been 100? If it's been 100, you're off to a great start. If it's been 1,000, then you really start to understand the mechanics and your muscles really start to remember and you start to gain some understanding of what's happening. You do it even more, 100,000 times, then you start to master, okay? So, I never consider myself to be done learning. I'm always, improving my form, always improving my sword work. And I encourage you all to look at it the same way. Look at it as a journey, not a destination. And it'll help you really put that much more into your training. Awesome job, everybody.